You know, I spent so much time down here filming in Santee Cooper for a reason. And the reason is big fish and lots of them. You're down here in early spring, you know, middle of April, mid to late April. And in many states, especially in the north, it's still cold. You know, you're in that transition period. And even here, we're in a transition period. A lot of, you know, rain, storms moving in and out, warming things up. And when this change occurs, the entire habitat for these fish change as well. It gets them a lot more active, and they start doing things that we've been waiting all winter for them to do. And to find out some of these great tactics, we're here today with Santee Cooper's best, Captain Craig. Craig, I know we're here in this transitional period. What are these cats doing that we've all been waiting for all winter to do, and how are we going to go after them?
Well, right now there's some of these fish that are still in shallow water, spawning, and like you said, it's a transition period. We're out here in 50 foot of water right now. All fish don't go the same place, same time, and we're going to get the ones that are not spawned yet, and some of the ones that have spawned yet. Because we're probably going to catch some blues and some flatheads. It's going to be a little mixture. Instead of just going and getting one, we'll probably get a little bit of both.
I like variety.
And yeah, I'm sure it's not going to make you mad to catch a 30-pound of this while we're waiting on something of that.
Yeah.
We use both kinds of bait here at Santee Cooper. We use cut bait for flatheads and blues, and we'll use live bait for flatheads or blues, depending on the depth of water you're fishing and how you're fishing for them. This is a saltwater herring. We can only get these for a month and a half down here, but it's a bait of choice. While these fish are in, these fish, blues and the flatheads will just gorge on them. They love this bait. There's two ways to use it. We can hook him live and hook him through these air holes right here, and he'll be out there swimming and the fish will come up and take him. Or we can take him and make cut bait out of him. First, I'll cut his head off, and that makes a very good bait. You can hook it right through the bottom and out the top of his nose right there, and you've got a nice piece of cut bait. And you take the other ones, and you're about finger width. Just like that right there. And just work your way right on down the fish, like that right there. You'll take your hook, and the best way to hook these is right through the top and let your hook come right back out. So when that fish grabs that, you have plenty of hook for penetration and to catch him. Now I can show you on this here how we hook them when they're live. Right through that air hole, and he'll sit out there and swim for a long time like that. And then to hook them after you've cut them for cut bait like this, you take this and run it right down through the bottom and right out his nose. You have plenty of hook here for hook penetration. And that's pretty much what we use for bait down here in the spring.
You know, I love catfishing, man. That is definitely my passion because I love big fish. And I'm always looking for something that gives me the edge because I'm getting ready to start doing some tournaments, you know, and I want to see how good I can do. So I ran into this product, Wolverine Tackle, which is famous for all their Great Lakes lures and spoons, and they make a product called the Snubber. And what it's used for is used as a shock absorber. These big giant salmon will come up and slam a spoon, and instead of, you know, using all these super lines and lead core lines, absorbing all the shock and breaking the knot or breaking that line, this big cat bungee, and it's appropriately named, will just stretch as far as you can stretch. I mean, you're not going to break this line. You know, this is definitely a shock absorber. And basically what we'll use a medium heavy to heavy action rod and some super line, and we'll just tie onto this swivel that comes with the product. It's made right into the big cat bungee. And then on the other end, we'll hook our leader They've got a really high test barrel swivel down here. We'll hook our leader and then slap on a hook, and we're ready to go. And I'll tell you what, using all that stiff equipment with the big cat bungee on the end, all that shock's taken out of it, that's the edge I need. Man, Craig, this thing just buried it. Look at him.
We got one on. We'll see what he is when we get him up here. Be a little surprise this time
Yeah.
of the day. We might not sure what we got.
Man, I love the way this tiger rod bends. Boy, I tell you what.
Oh, them Shakespeare rods, it don't get any better.
Yeah, buddy. Come on, buddy.
They just don't make a few rods. They make rods.
Oh,
for
take
what
and
you
drag. Look
need.
at that. Look at that.
Yeah, that's
Whoa,
right.
Whoa. Yeah. Did you see that?
Yes, sir. They make rods for what you need.
Oh, man. I love when they take drag, man. Big or small, they got some spunk, man. Oh, look at that. Flathead. Yeah, buddy. Yeah. Nice flathead. Woo! Taking drag. Look at that fish, man. Oh, big fish, Craig. Big fish.
Big fish.
Nice fish.
Oh, that hurt.
Woo! Boy, nobody's Arnold Schwarzenegger builds on this guy. Look at this guy. Wow. Man, oh man. That's my kind of fish, Craig. Yeah, buddy. Boy, it's
That's a nice one.
middle of the day. I love it. I love it. Talk about a sharp hook, man. Bang, penetrated. It was a slow, and then it just sank down and crashed. Yeah, we're gonna work him out of the net. Look at the width on this guy, man.
Yeah.
Wow, the
He's a
build.
nice fat one.
I don't think he's having a feeding problem. He, she, well, I'm not that good to tell, but. Yeah. Woo. Yeah. Wow, man. Big boy. Woo. Yeah. Nice fish. Man. I thought these were a night thing, you know. And you come down here with Craig, man, day, night, whatever, man. You can target these things anytime, can't you? How thick this guy is. Wow. And in here on the, was that the live herring or was that the live perch?
I don't remember.
Man, beautiful fish. Beautiful fish. Well, I'm not going to keep it out admiring it too long, Craig.
Yeah.
Where do you think this one will go?
Oh, probably about 30 pounds.
Yeah, that's what I was guessing. Big, thick. Man, you look at the width on that fish. Ah.
He might go 35 now.
Yeah, that's what I.
Yeah, he might go 35.
Wow. Well, let me get this thing back in, Craig. Ugh. Wow. Yeah, let me ease this one back in, because I tell you what, this fish is probably 15, 20 years old, and I want my grandkids to be able to enjoy it. Look at that attitude, man.